for today. Why is dark spelled with a K?
I know this one, but I'll let you go.
Okay. Because you cannot see in the dark.
Hey-o. Hey-o.
Pretty good.
I like
That's
it.
a good one.
I like it. Very good.
Good job, Patricia.
She's a natural. She should do this weekly.
I like it. Every week you're going to be on telling dad jokes.
You're going to be a regular.
Plan it out.
Plan it out. You could be like Juice.
Double
He's
entendre.
very confident on this one.
Yeah.
Chavez is confident about everything. That's, you know, he thinks he can win at every sport we play. Every time we're like, hey, let's throw bags, he's like, I'm going to win.
You know, he's actually really good, though. I mean, when you guys play, I would think that he's like a sleeper. You know, you could bring him into a tournament and everybody would underestimate him.
So he gets cramped.
So you would call Chavez a savant.
I don't know if that is the right word.
Well,
for it.
he's good at many things. Isn't that the definition of a savant?
No.
Yes, a savant is like
No, a savant is going to have like powers. Like,
no.
yeah. It's like a
Someone look
Like-
that up. A savant. What is the definition? I thought a
into
savant.
the future and that sort of thing, right?
No, that's a fortune teller. That's Nostradamus.
Come on, Jamie, do a fact check.
Yeah, we need.
I don't
somebody
mean
to be
literally
quicker.
Jamie. I mean in the Joe Rogan.
In the Joe Rogan.
thing of
But it's
Jamie.
funny, we have a Jamie, so she could be our Jamie.
Yeah.
Savant. What is the definition of a savant? I think it just means someone who's good at a lot of things.
I don't
They
think
are a
so.
jack of all trades.
I don't think that's it, bro.
I don't know.
I think so.
We'll pull that up in a second. And we can.
She's got it.
What's the definition, Jamie?
A very learned, a savant can refer to a person with a rare condition called Down syndrome.
Well, you are a savant then.
Savant syndrome.
No, not that savant.
Oh,
Jesus.
It's a very learned or talented person, especially one distinguished in a particular field of science.
Okay, I'm with you.
A savant.
I will.
So
I will yield to your greatness, Bryce.
It kind
Yes.
of works there.
Yes.
A savant of sorts. Are you going to drink your nylon
Yes.
drop?
So we talked about a saying earlier. Katy bar the doors. Bryce is making fun of me. No one in this room has ever heard the phrase "Katy bar the door."
That's what they said in 1920 in Nacogdoches.
Maybe. I mean, but they still say it today.
I've never heard someone say that in my life until you said it.
However,
20
you
minutes
looked
ago.
it up and it came up immediately, and you quickly learned what Katy bar the door
Yeah.
meant.
There's trouble on the other side.
And now Bryce will use this in his vernacular. Yes, you
Way, I
will.
will never use it because I'll
Yes.
probably say it wrong. I mean,
Katy
it
bar
won't
the
roll
door.
off the tongue.
Engineered AF. Tell us if
Okay.
you've ever heard of this.
Yeah, you know, that is a good point. We never shout him out on the podcast.
I just did.
I know. I'm glad you did.
We've talked about him before.
Have we?
Yeah.
He's
Very
such
loyal
a
listener.
Loyal listener.
Comments on every episode.
Everything. You
We're
should
very
comment
appreciative.
back to him.
I just did.
No. I'm saying on the
No,
comments.
I
on
do.
The
I
actual.
always like his comment, or sometimes if it's worth
You need some interaction
responding
between.
back, I'd respond back. We've had some back and forth.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a very smart guy. He's
Yeah.
he's in our field.
I mean, he's engineered
industrial
AF.
field. But
Do you know
yeah,
what AF means?
He's working on seals and things, machine seals.
Do you know what AF means? Why is it engineered AF?
I do. It's as.
So that is a double entendre because I think that's his initials too. So
I think
he's
you're
playing
right.
that card where
Right.
his initials are AF,
True.
and he's engineered as Flick.
Genius.
As
Genius.
Fark,
I didn't
as
realize it
Flip.
until you just pointed it out, but I
Yeah.
think you're right.
I think so too.
Yeah. But don't give him away. We need to keep his.
I'm not giving anything away.
Anonymity. Well, you've just given his
His initials, big deal. I mean, you know how many people in this world have AF as an initial?
True.
Millions.
Yes.
Millions.
But I just said that so you didn't take it any further than that.
No, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
His name is. I wouldn't do that to you, engineered AF. I wouldn't reveal.
So
your
the other thing we were going to
identity.
talk about is airlines.
Yeah.
Airlines. So they've shut down because of the shutdown.
The government shutdown.
They've lost a lot of the air traffic controllers. So they've canceled
TSA.
a lot of flights. Cut back on several airports.
So you know.
But we had a flight.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
So this is where I was going with this. So we had a flight earlier this week. Small flight. It was only a couple hour flight. A small plane. But we walked into Bush on Monday morning thinking it was going to be terrible.
Monday night.
Monday night,
Yeah.
yeah. So we heard all these horror stories on Monday morning, and we were thinking about just driving it. I mean, it would have been a 9 or 10 or 12-hour drive.
Yeah.
And but we walked right on the plane.
Dude, right, I've never been more impressed. There was no line. Like the day before, people were waiting outside for 3-4 hours.
I can honestly say I've never been in a shorter line
Yeah.
ever in my life.
And we didn't go through clear or pre-TSA or anything.
We
We went
walked
in
up
the
security.
standard poor man's
Yeah.
security line.
Walked up to security, and there were 2 people ahead of us,
Yeah.
and they were moving.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we almost walked straight through.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And my son's calling me right now because he's flying out, and I think he's freaking out.
And now
His
it's late.
flight
So
is
that's the
late.
point, is I think it's getting worse. They said today it's like 4% of flights are canceled, and they said by November 14th, if it doesn't get any, or if it doesn't open back up, it's to go up to like 10% of flights.
Crazy.
Can you believe that?
When do you think this?
And as we
this
get closer to
shutdown?
Thanksgiving, can you imagine?
Smoke. You better start driving.
We're going to have this solved before Thanksgiving.
I don't know, man.
I think so. I
They're
don't.
digging heels in, boy.
I mean, for what?
I'm with you. I think it's goofy, but I don't think anyone's gonna cave.
Yeah.
Why do you think they?
Okay, we're going to go right into it.
So this
Bryce.
is nylon. This is a nylon hex knot. We got a job
Here we go.
at the end of last week to ship a bunch of nylon rod and nuts and hex nuts.
So we're machining this fully from round bar. So
Yeah.
we're not just doing metal.
So here
This
you
is
go.
a nylon material, so nylon round bar, and we're making nuts. We're threading bar, making studs as well.
Yeah, so we made a bunch of nuts. I think there was 4 different sizes, 50 pieces of each of the nuts, and then a bunch of all thread rod that we took bar and cut threads into it.
So why do they use nylon, Bryce?
You know, I think conductivity maybe.
Conductivity is probably one. I
one.
think the majority thing is spark resistance. So
What
if
do
you
you
want something non-metallic, something that doesn't transfer electrical current, so things like isolating flanges, you're obviously not generating a tremendous amount of load with
Correct.
a nylock washer because the material properties is very soft. But you do get that non-sparking, that non-conductivity element, and that's generally what people use it for. Yeah.
That's it. Just
I
the,
think that's it.
really.
Yeah.
There's no other
There's,
reasons.
it's got excellent chemical resistance too, but your temperature resistance is not there. So, when you're worried about metals and corroding, that sort of thing, when you're not generating a tremendous amount of load, this is a good option.
You know,
And it's used quite a bit of it.
I just thought about this. You use nylon nuts on your toilet, right?
That's true.
So why that?
You do. I mean, because you're not generating a tremendous amount of load.
It's
on
not
it.
like you're worried about,
But I think it's
electrical.
It's going up against porcelain too, and you don't necessarily want that metal
crack.
to metal contact.
Yeah.
And it's a wet area and it's a wet environment, so
Your toilet's wet?
it could be. I'm just saying it could be.
Do you miss a lot?
No, I'm saying, but if that seal leaks, it's going to be exposed to moisture and all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah, I'm with it. That makes
Then
sense.
this stuff is not
In?
Yeah, to collapse.
To collapse,
Yeah,
to-
your
Yeah, I'm with it. That makes
then
sense.
This stuff is not going to corrode.
'Cause the metal will
you're
probably-
very correct. It's funny that you go directly to the toilet.
Well, I'm just trying to think of where I've seen a nylon
Yeah.
nut, and that's I think
exactly
probably the
right.
only time I've ever seen it in wild.
You're very correct on
Yeah.
that, Bryce.
How about that?
And I think it's just due to corrosion. And you're not generating a tremendous amount of load, so why not? And it's cheap too.
Yeah, right.
Right? So there's lots of those things that everybody's always trying to reduce, like of those fixtures and things.
And metal
why-
would probably rust. I mean, it is kind of
Correct.
corrosive.
And you're not
in
going to
there.
use like stainless steel or some
Yeah.
kind of expensive
Too
metal.
expensive.
Yeah. But again, I think it's also true that, porcelain, you don't want the metal rubbing up against it because it would crack.
Yeah, makes sense. So that was a cool part. We brought in some 2-inch round bar, I think 1 3/4 round bar, and machined some nuts. You have that little groove
So
in there
look at
on the
that.
threads.
There's the body. And again, we're going to put a hex drive on the top of that. But you've got a threaded section there. You've got a relief cut in the
I
center.
didn't even see the sizes on that thing.
Come on. And then it's got a machined profile right at the head. So I think this sits in type of a bossed section. And I think you've got a seal there when that clamps down.
It's K500.
That metal to metal is going to create a seal right there. It's Monel,
It's
huh?
Monel
Nice.
K500.
Beautiful. There's a lot of these, right?
Yeah.
And I think we've made them before. Cause
It does look familiar. I
I've
think
seen
we have
this
the
in the
sample
shop.
somewhere around here too.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, they still need to broach those bad boys, and that was one. I think that was a setup piece.
What size thread is that?
I don't know. I was thinking. Let me see it. I think maybe a quarter. No, that's bigger than a quarter. Well, maybe a quarter.
It's definitely coarse thread. Yeah.
Maybe a quarter. Maybe like, what do you think? 5/16 possibly.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
It looks a little bigger than a quarter. But yeah, I mean, it's just I saw it and it's just a wild part.
Why do people use Monel, Bryce?
Usually saltwater.
Yes,
I mean-
chlorides and things. It does really, really well against chlorides.
Yeah.
You'll see it in shipbuilding and marine applications.
One of the best. We just talked about this a couple episodes ago.
I think so.
Yeah.
We talk about it. But you know, we could have a new listener, and
That's true.
They might appreciate that little tidbit
That's
of
true.
knowledge.
You know, speaking of that, we went to PBF Young Professional PBF thing. You should like tag them in the thing.
Yeah.
And we had a cornhole tournament. JB, you should.
I didn't
bring the
go. This
trophy.
was Bryce and JB
You
and
should bring
Rachel.
our trophy. JB and I played. We played in a cornhole tournament. We should have destroyed everybody, but we made it to the championship game and got second place.
It's a nice trophy.
Yeah, it's kind
You know,
of
it's
cool.
funny that JB was displaying it in his drawer of his desk. You know, you think
It's because it's second place. He didn't want to have a second place trophy on his desk.
we should
That's
put
for
that on the counter in the entryway. We should
Yeah.
be proud of that.
a second place. I mean, it was on.
Nothing wrong with second place.
It was on, you know, house bags.
I mean, for you guys, second place is like first place.
No, we should have won. You're gonna piss off JB. He's gonna come up here and fight you.
No, it's not bad. It's second place. I mean, there's only one person better than you.
So speaking of that, our name was Bolts and Hose. Our team name was Bolts and Hose.
Nice.
We promoted the shit out of the podcast last night.
Very
We told
good.
everyone to watch it. So you
So
might
you-
get
do you
two more.
think-
Very tight tolerance, 1 inch by 8 inches long,
Nice bevel on the corner,
Yeah.
bevel on the ends.
1 inch square.
Yeah.
K500.
Beautiful, great finish.
Isn't that
You know,
weird?
because that's a difficult metal to machine.
Yeah, they said they rough everything out and then they give it the final pass
Final
to
pass, yeah.
smooth it up. You can see, I mean, there's no tool marks on that thing. I mean, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
almost a mirror finish.
It is, man. It is
Yeah.
pretty. Very, very pretty.
Yeah, Monel is not the easiest thing to machine.
I was talking to Pedro, and he's like, why do you guys get these stupid orders? He hated doing that part.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, this just slows us so down. He's like, we need more production parts. Like, yeah.
It's
maybe.
whatever the customer wants,
Yeah.
though, really, right? I mean,
We're just
if you're not
solving
running
problems,
that, you're
baby.
running some other part.
We're
so,
solving problems, baby.
Yeah, just
That's
solving
it.
problems.
That is it. So I think that's all I got, man. I got
That's
a nut, a kind of crazy part, and some key stock.
And you didn't want to talk about this, but it's supposed to get.
Your jackets.
Can't
Get
believe
your- Get your chinchilla.
See?
Yeah.
That old,
at night.
Jamie.
Yeah, at night. It's gonna be
So
shady.
in the morning.
Shady. Shady. Does anyone here park in the garage? Really? Danny, you don't park in the garage? Oh no. The trucks don't fit in the garage, really, unless you have a big ass garage.
No.
Do you have a garage, Victor?
Yes.
You park in your garage?
Oh, no, bro.
No way.
I have too much mess in my garage.
Like, what do you got
Too
in your
much
garage?
junk in there.
A lot of junk.
Like,
Storage.
give me something. What is something that you keep in your garage?
He has a wrestling ring in his
You have a wrestling ring?
I wish. Shit, that was bad. Whole box didn't.
Do
You have a gym? You have a gym?
You have a luchador outfit?
No.
Pool table?
Yeah.
Are you
Well-
good at pool?
I'm alright.
Something else?
That's what we need here. We need a pool
A
table.
pool table?
You know, Bryce and I played pool. It
On a crooked table with crooked.
was terrible. He's
Yeah.
making excuses now.
No shit.
Crook table.
I mean, we both won a game. What happened on the last game? I don't even remember.
I won.
Did you?
Yeah.
Of course you'd say that. I don't think you won.
I did.
I don't think you did.
You were drunk, but I did win.
Yeah, see? You're just making shit up.
You should play Chavez.
Chad would be like, yeah, I beat everyone's ass in pool. He's the best
Yeah, I
pool.
don't
He's the
think
best pool player. We used to talk about darts. He's like, oh man, I whooped some ass at darts. And beer pong. I'm the best beer pong player ever.
You got to appreciate his confidence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Savants.
So yeah, wear your jacket on Monday and your scarf.
Hmm.
Do you know what a cravat is?
A cravat. No.
You know what a cravat is? Heard of that?
Do you know what
JB?
an ascot is?
An ascot?
Uh-huh.
I think so.
Yeah.
A cravat is like a scarf, and what they call it in the UK. So it's like a scarf, but they call it a cravat. You know how they fold it over and they do the little tie thing? Yeah, that's the cravat.
A cravat.
Yeah.
An ascot is similar, right?
AF,
But it's not.
let us know if you know what a cravat is as well.
Yeah,
He's gonna respond
He's
about
going to
it.
break it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cravat.
He'll probably take a picture.
What is
of
an
it.
ascot?
An ascot is like a light scarf, I think. Isn't it? It's like a light duty scarf.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. It's like a silky one.
Oh, the baseball.
So, all right.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
We got Friday, episode 109 in the books.
In the books, baby.
Here, here. Ho, ho.
Y'all have a great weekend.
Thanks for watching.
See ya. 109.
Peace.
Bolts and hose.